Hey everybody, welcome back to the Horror over Skyrim. We are here out in Beyond Reach. Yes, the mod is called Horror over Skyrim. The helmet that I'm wearing is the Knight of the Pumpkin King, and we are in Beyond Reach, which is kind of a horrifying adventure. And I think we're going to get in a fight because I went and got the guy Rados, who's I think a descendant of an old like hero, and yes, we're going to fight. I thought this last time, but I didn't get into it because we were very short on time. Okay, here we go. And since this is what you call it, I'm going to have to get busy. There's a mage over there. There's actually a couple mages. And you can be overpowered. I said this to some other people that were talking about having like high freaking armor. Usually your armor is only like 600 and something, even if you overpower it like mine is. But this mod will challenge whatever you've powered it up to. Mine on 1,000,006. And you can see it's not really. A mage over there is giving me fits right there. Hold still. Oh, this guy. I can drop things, but when they keep hitting you over and over, they do not stop. I think I got one of them just there. Yeah, these guys are ridiculously powerful. I kid you not. We've got someplace we have to go here. Those are the Witchman spellcrafters. Only got an arrow and a couple of those freaking fuckers. Oh, he started shooting my arrows back at me. I already got the whole Witchman armor and headdress. I'll take a few more. Another set, just in case. Okay, now come on, Rados. Rados is pretty cool. He's a reluctant warrior. His grandfather or something. That's his armor, and he comes in to fight with you as part of the main quest. So there's a couple one-liners that he comes up with when you're talking to him. That he's just like he'll say stuff, and it's pretty funny. But all in all, this is a great mod. Beyond Reach. Can't speak highly enough of it. But it is creepy. There is some creepy ass shit goes on. I'm not stealth archering, but I am willing to put a round in or put an arrow in them because I already know that the enemies in here do not play games. And sometimes you'll run into these random encounters where there's freaking you'll have things that just can't be beaten. And I literally can do like freaking a ton of freaking damage and you won't even be able to touch them. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? Just my main character, I had to shut it off because it's just like I was just at a point I couldn't even stop this freaking thing. They talk in that guttural voice, so it's like, oh, yeah, what the heck? Kind of creepy as hell, honestly. I don't know where Rados went to. Turn is a symbol. There's Rados behind me. There's a symbol as well. This gate. It usually will give you like a hint or a clue, and I don't see any right away. Let's take a look outside and see if there's anything we can see outside. Oh, wait a minute. Probably right here. Okay, bird, snake, and fish. So this should be a fish right here. This should be a snake. And this should be a bird. And then pull the lever. I've been through this before, but only once. With my first survival character, I did this whole mod with the survival character. I'm doing this one for this guy because there is a reflect damage enchantment that you can get just like the Ebony Warrior has. Actually, in retrospect, I probably need to make a character called the Ebony Warrior. Make a raid guard that does nothing, just comes through freaking roasting people. She's still getting up? What the heck? I thought I took her down. Oh, she's dead up right now. She's dead, but she's stood back up. Yeah, I killed her, but she's not dead yet. I'm not counting as dead. I'm away right up. Yeah, it is very creepy things going on. Like the leader of the one, what's called, is actually a cannibal. I found out. I don't think I found that out last time. That was something I found out this time through. I don't think last time I didn't do the Thieves quest because I just when I paid attention, I started this again yesterday with another character just real quick. And the same thing, there's an offer, like I guess the Thieves quest starts when you first get here. When you talk to Morosa, if you take the one guy thing for the beggar, I think that's what starts that. Okay, nothing else I can see in here I want to keep or take, so we're going to go moving on. The people that you pick up as NPCs also, when you get to the final battle, they actually come along. Jackos, Rados, they all come along with you.
Let's get this over with.
Theorized vessel. Okay. The arrow's pointing that way. We can, okay, I came up this way, so we're heading back this way to find the thing that's going on. Our point marker. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I knew this fight was coming, and the last time I did one of these videos, we were up to like an hour or so. So I just went and cut it right there. I could keep going, but I was trying to aim for shorter videos if I can. This dude freaking just come at me, man. He shot me. Richmond.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, Ragos, we're moving. Frost suppression boots. I already got frost protection, but you know, might be something I give a follower at one point. This is fairly well lit for this, for the what's called over Skyrim. Some elements of it come over here. Not all do. Like I've been bumped a couple times, but nothing like I get bumped by this mod back in Skyrim. It's not as bad over here. Oh, that's Rados, I think. Did he turn into a bear? No, that wasn't Rados. What was that bear doing? Whose bear is that? Snow bear. Just a bear running around attacking us. No, this is definitely, I don't care what your armor you're wearing, it definitely is challenging. I don't care what anybody says. Because even when they start casting spells at you, it's not just one spells or shouts. It'll be continuous. Like, just keep hitting you. Like, repeatedly over and over again. Ah, fucker. I am a little bit reckless, though, because I know my armor's high, but it's, still, just like I said, it's not like I'm walking through the place. I don't know what that is. Something going on down here. We're getting closer.
Let's get this over with before we
I think it came the wrong way. Something. Oh, here we go. Ah, there's somebody I gotta kill up there. It looks like part of another missing piece of the puzzle. Here you get attacked by everybody.
One album shot. One album shot. I'll piss on your
Oh, look at this fucking thing. It's in the air. And I'm not doing no damage to it. Seems like, the hell? I don't think I can. It's too early. I can't do this. For some reason, I can't do anything to it.
Come here, quick.
Let me go up and see if there's some way I can stop it up here. Because it's not taking damage. The witchman idol, warped structure, begotten of a warped mind. The posture of the humanoid figure seemed to signify something, although only the witchmen themselves truly know the intent of these idols. Okay. Same thing. That thing is down there. Oh, now it's glowing. There's something going on. Oh, we finally got it. Completed. Killed the custodian. Spell tone blood hex. I don't remember ever getting that spell. I might have it on my main big character. It says escape.
There's all kinds of non-light.
So the pathway's blocked. We gotta figure another way out of here. Let me get my torch out because I cannot see anything to open that gate.
Let's keep moving.
You got your rattles. I'm looking for a way out of here. So there should be another turn switch. Like a turn to get in here.
Find some good whispers of death as fast as I can.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm still here, just looking around for a way out of here now. Looking for something that has like a switch on it to open this back up. I did not see anything yet. Oh, hold on, there's something here. Open chest first. I didn't know candlelight. What the hell? I'm an idiot. Actually, I think I knew that. That's why I've been running around with freaking 50 torches. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's not the way. Oh, wait, here's one right here. There we go. That should open up to get us out. Looks like it did. There we go. They're a little bit brighter. I think this is the one that came in here. I hit the switch in here. I should open that switch back here to let us out. No, it did not. Let's see if we can get out this way.
All private. No intentions of company.
I think this might get us out. Get us more people to fight.
Let's get this over.
Morados, I think I found the way. There we go. Finish helping the witchman complete, escape the tomb. That's Jocko's out here. So we're still in the war. We gotta fight these zealots. patriarch. You just run around and kill stuff until Jackos tells you.
What am I seeing ghosts? Can you see our black female falling down to the very bone? Alright, we're gonna have to clear up here. See, taking these dogs don't design with yet another bone ritual. Contacted our friends in Avonmore. They're gonna send these starters down to clean house. You want a prime on who these criminals turn military are? We'll have to speak later. For now, make sure we haven't got some foul straggler lying in wait for our arrival. No better place than a giant hole to take a look.
Slay the Gorgon. One shot at the Gorgon. I know I would, but still it's fun. Even though I do have a good amount of damage on my sword, I still am not like overconfident because, like I said, with the dealing with Horror over Skyrim mod active, I've been killed already, so completely maxed armor and still got freaking taken out. So, and protections from everything pretty much.
Get to the point. I thought the priest had been dramatic. He takes a thing all the script from his lips and he swore to them. And now I see there's some truth to his life. I wanted to expect some type of thing like it. He knew he'd take the form of this wicked bastard. Now that becomes an even more sinister one. That rumour had to do with our lord, Winterhold. His possible dealings with that foul goddess who summoned this creature, Lydia. Priest didn't disclose it for a bit of that relation with this memory now. He told me to look out for anything particularly strange, and well, he saw exactly that. You're really putting your life on the line for us, eh? You have my gratitude. You do explain correctly, and make sure not to shout. You realise we're in the walls to speak up in the world to that. And not only that, right here. The whole is fine, it's all alright. We'll be returning soon once that veil and the stars get touched with the last. Stay safe.
Okay. Completed come hither horror and going in the worst is yet to come. So we have to go talk to the priest. In Armina. Or just jump over there. It was worse when I did this in survival mode because I had to run everywhere and it took forever. Not really that long. I soldiered through it. It was an experience.
Today, we're not certain on which things to involve, but we're certain that involvement exists. Now we want to suss out which ghosts speak against us. With nothing more than circumstantial evidence, which may well fill this void that we're in, we are most probably doomed to that dark mystery. Good fortune. Come for aid? I would love to tell you that faith alone, so I stay and do the best I can. A little alchemist corner set up now. Unfortunately, I rely on the missionary to do that. Vicariously living these
Still got more. I can keep asking more questions, but
blessings for your
for some reason he's still got a thing over his head. You have to come talk to the priest. I guess I gotta do the lower crap too.
In fear of tooting my own horn, I would say immeasurably, considering that the clergy have congealed with royalty. The two castes have governed in tandem and continue to do so in some kingdoms. Every lord and king has his own priest, sometimes with opposition, but most commonly through their meetings with other kingdoms, via the priest's relations to one another, normally overseen by the priest's circle. A council of priests, set up soon after the dissolution of the major guilds in the province, supplanting their purpose, yet with a limited interest in the arcane, as from what came before. With restoration taking center stage in our studies, we don't dabble in the more destructive art. As many royals view their kingdoms turning into despotic theocracies with a ruling mage class, as has happened with a number of kingdoms in the major guild-held prominence. Here we go. Shooting. So yes, the acts of the Lord. So that doesn't take much these days. As with everyone more dependent and ravenous and paranoid street, that was immensely more common. The guard was seen speaking to one of the beggars, with the other two simply being close by. That was reason enough to raise suspicion, and thus they were all hanged almost an hour after they were accused. Not without easy. You must realize that it's not only thing you have to worry about, but the guard. They were almost as intolerant as our strict but fair laws. It doesn't help that they feel their actions justified from dangers beyond the walls. It becomes a vicious cycle that I can't fathom as anything wrong. Keep quiet about the grievances you may have. It will do us no good if any more decent people find themselves victims of this again. As apparent as the danger may appear, the omens who made that cursed land their home, having strayed a fruit from their dark domicile, seems those souls are still trapped in that terrible siege 30 years ago. Even the scholars from Daggerfall were awestruck at the phenomenon, assuring us that these dead are confined upon the packed dirt from whence they fell. If it was so easy, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Whatever solution that could alleviate this scare and banish the shamans to perform the ritual. Talking like a true native, those guards have done exactly that when the siege was lifted. Suffice to say, nothing was achieved except dozens of flayed shamans breaking our walls, just reminiscing on that sight to make one's stomach turn. Farewell.
Okay, again at farewell. Nothing else he's got to say? Still got him with the what's-called, so I talked to the priest. We do the quest of dialogue again.
How fare you? We're not certain on which prince is involved, but we're certain that the involvement exists. Now we've got to suss out which gods against against us. With nothing more than circumstantial evidence, which may well fill this hall if it were written, we are most probably dealing with that dark mystery. There aren't many candidates that betray their influence among those pagan tribes. Ramiro shows herself most through those hag ravens. I'm sure you can count against the recent battle not. They're the very agents who summon the most wretched creatures into our world, undoubtedly responsible for that wicked curse of sleep jumper. Their arts don't only pretend to summon it, if only they were so fortunate. They transpose humanity whose containment of their kin to walk hybrid. Cunning of man, ferocity of wolves, with all the beauty of their creators. I must also ask you something. Please refrain from sharing information about the theory of your own. When you departed to that den all those days ago, in pursuit of the Lord Tamriel, did you feel anything strange in it from him? Were there any markings from the island? Stand by, something. I hope this is a coincidence and nothing more. It's all weaving together now. Here it comes. None of it was random. I must demand silence from you in this matter, lest we summon the blackest reaction from our Lord. as Mordephane may be responsible for our interaction with the victim. We've now enough reason to believe that he's in concert with Tamriel. We shan't talk further. We'll only waste time on the dreaded priest. We'll need to be swift and take action. Convene with the archpriest of Lovecraft. We can be found with questions today. We must hurry, as our king has sent forth men to oust Mordephane in response to the priest's chaos. Barossa will most likely join this entourage, which will make things all the messier. Gods, spare us fortune in these times.
Okay, so I got to move forward.
Good fortune.
Completed talking to the priest. I had to just get him, prompt him a little bit more. Now we're going to, I think everything is still pointing us to get to what you call it here. Oh, that's good. Okay, there's no quick way to get there without going to the front because I didn't get to the city yet. So even though I went into the city, I didn't go directly in through the gate of those guards. So I haven't stayed at that inn once. When you're in survival mode, you've got to use that inn. So there's a few places you can camp out at, but not very many. And you can't put a campsite like you can in Skyrim. You can't just drop a campsite wherever you want to. There's that place right there, and I believe there's a permanent camp right around the corner here that you can use, and some of the bandit camps you can use. Yeah, this is the one right down here. If you're in survival mode, you need to survive. I'm pretty sure there is a bed bunk in here. Yeah, there's a sleeping bunk in here. And a whole health potion. But that's a place that if you need to survive, you can survive out here. Like a fishing dock. But those are two of the only like camp spaces that I've found in Beyond Reach, because it was designed before survival mode. So yeah, I actually had this first in my legendary edition of mods. I removed it because all the stuff that I had that was like haunted like stuff, I moved them all over to this one game to make sure I had the versions of it in here. And Rados and Jackals, those come back later. You run into them if you stay with the main quest line. I think I can get to the front now. If I can, I'll show you what I need to do to get the house, because you have to get the house by going through here.
Halt. Stay your feet. I told my boys to return with you. If they didn't, then I'll know something went seriously wrong. So got wax in your ears, fool. I told them to come back to me once they found you. We were going to burn their refuge to the ground once we got the call from the city. To think I would fall for those lies. Pathetic. I hope you carry your shame to oblivion. Now burn!
Okay, I gotta kill this dude. Hey, you didn't last very long there, did you? Plated officer. I think I could have went through the gate anyway without going down there and fighting in that thing, but I did. So now I'm kind of stuck with his kind of opinion of me, which I give two craps about, because I'm going to drop him over the edge right there. Hey, he dropped out in the water. Okay, opposing gate 4 is sealed tight. Adventurers who are guarding these walls may be able to unlock it. It requires your favor. Okay. Okay, but they're dead. I might have just, Okay, I might have messed up my chance to get into the city. The guy didn't have a key on him, so let's go see if I can still find the bodies. That might be my only way to get in through the front door. So note to self, I did not know that. I think last time I just went and wiped out the people. I don't remember. I may have. So, let's see if we can find the bodies and see if there was a key on them. Oh, I can get their bodies.
That's close enough.
I'm warning you, back off. That's close enough. I'm warning you, back off.
I think they all got killed up here. I might have messed this part up.
I'm on. Spell it. You have to think of it as a weapon. The more it's a sword. You have it back. It's a sticky situation. If anything is synchronized, this same existence. Trusted by God and all who live in the work in the military as well as that is a military man. But we get attacked with the hard darkness and they sacrifice much to the line, but the rewards are far greater than the first
Okay.
officer. It's like they said, those keep but they didn't. We'll be dying on that.
Let me see if I can find the bodies. I don't see the bodies. There's another way around to get into the city, but you have to go all the way around to the back, which it looks like I'm going to have to do because I did not see the bodies. Yeah, I don't see the bodies of those adventurers. So I made a mistake. So to get in the city, we're going to have to go around. I'm pretty sure I can get in the backside. There's, you go to the map. Basically, I've got to go all the way around this way to get in the back, this back gate over here. I think I blocked myself from getting in the front gate, so here we go. I think to get on this side, I've got to go through the bog area and down the river and come around that way. So what we're going to do is we'll cross this. I can get probably through the bog, so we'll go that direction. And whoever I gotta fight, but I gotta get the city, so here we go. Okay, up here, take a left. One thing I like is just like I was saying, if you love Skyrim, but you're at the point that you've seen it all before, definitely new lands. Because just being out here and not being around the normal kind of like areas of Skyrim is just actually very interesting to me. It's like you can see the new terrain. It's not the same old thing. You don't even know the same directions. Should be able to go on. Oh, that's one thing also for some. There are some spots here along the thing, along the river. That there's some spots. You just gotta look for the camp spots. I don't know them as well as I do in Skyrim. I'm really good on the camp spots in Skyrim. A lot of them are the same. Couple mud crabbage. But we are on the right path because the river, like I travels all the way around here and into this area. So that's where we're going. So as long as I stay on the river, I should be able to get to that side. I just eliminated myself from going to the front gate, but when I get inside Evermore, I then will be able to go there. Like this place, I already cleaned this place out. Dead. Animated corpse. There we go. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's a freaking knockdown power. Luckily, I've got the water here to give me time to get up. But not to get what's going here. Like I said, if you got like extremely high power, add these mods and you will be back to normal fighting in Skyrim because you still get your ass kicked. Must have been an archer or somebody hit me. I think it is an archer up there. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. The reason that damage showed up like that because I've got that much power of one-handedness with my armor and stuff. That's why it shows up like the. That's how powerful the sword is. It's not based on the sword itself. It's based on my character's ability. Over to this side, so I got quite a ways to go. I love how vast this area is, though. What I should do, though, instead of what's called my makeup got in. There we are. Pretty sure I can bring you up over here. Oh, I might not be able to bring you up over here. I was trying to bring up the nightmare courser, but it doesn't seem like he's coming up, so. Yeah, poison cloak. I could actually do a build called a poison mage now. I haven't done it yet. I've never done that. I think this is the first time I had this many like poison spells all in one game. At some point in Skyrim, you can either do it one of two ways. Just ignore all the main quests or go around and get them all done and then make the build what you want. It's really up to you. Okay, I'm getting close now. I think when I get up in here, I can come around. But the over here in Beyond Reach, the what's called is very imposing. This guy is one of those rogue knights. He's got this ebony plate. That's a kind of unique one to this environment. This is the ebony plate. Hold on one second. Got this archer shooting me though. There's another camp spot here too. So Just remember that if you gotta do survival mode, this is one of the better kind of areas to clear. He was nice here on me. Those could be a play too, no matter what your armor is, just by hitting them, because the extra effect and stuff like that can hit you. It can be bothersome. Let's say that, bothersome. Okay, here we're on this other side, I think, on the map. Well, we can get up there, but then you gotta find a place to get up, because if I remember right, it's not as easy as that. You gotta get around to the bridge to get across to the city. There are horses you can get, but you've actually got to get to them first. I think you can get one at the beginning that you can ride around, and usually they'll stay with you while you're over here. But they're not super dependable. I think they dive pretty easy, but you can't. I don't think you can cast anything and make it like RVAC or anything like that when you're over here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't cut up everywhere. You gotta get to the bridge. Here's the road. Oh shit. That's where I said that, you know, even if you get like even if you got good weapons and stuff like that, you can still get lit up with these mods in place. Now I gotta get out of this. There you go. Got out of it that way. Or conquer. So this should get us to the city. Make sure I get all the stuff off this clown. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I need to turn around. I think this will get me to the city now. So this is the alternative way to get in if you can't get through. If you don't cooperate with those guys in the first place, you gotta come around the back door to try and get in. There we go. We're not in the city proper, but this is close enough because you can see. We're going to stop as soon as we get in the city. I'm almost finished at my hour time limit anyway. And this is where you could start the quest to get a house and everything like that. And there's things quests that you'll do for the king. And then it's actually the one thing that I really felt was cool about this was the knighthood portion. The knighthood portion was pretty good because you end up getting knighted. So that was pretty cool. And even the guards will like bow to you and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, this is the way you can go in without going through the front gate that's blocked. So, if nothing else, you learned something new about Beyond Reach. This is how you get into the city proper. And like I said, there are horses back here. It just says ride, so you can ride them. And I think they do. I think you fast travel if you ride with one. They fast travel after that. I don't know where it marks the city, but we'll go ahead and stop right here. So hope you guys enjoy. This is me out here in Beyond Reach with the active mod of the horror over Skyrim Shadow of Oblivion going, and also wearing the Knight of the Pumpkin King armor. Okay, you guys have a good night. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll be back again tomorrow. Bye.